There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
To see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles.
I'm here with
Kennedy Johnson.
What is your favorite Marvel character?
You really want me to say that?
Yes, I do.
can name
Say it.
top 2. I can name
Top.
Bucky Barnes.
Of course.
I told you. I had
Obviously.
problems.
Obviously. I'm here with Steven. What is your favorite Marvel character?
Ghost Rider.
All right. Okay. I'm here with.
Kelton.
All right. What is your least favorite Marvel character?
Probably Iron Man.
Why is that?
Because he's a knockoff of Batman.
Here with.
Parker.
All right. What Marvel character do you think you're most alike?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Why is that?
The sheer amount of times I've been told I look like Peter Parker before is insane.
I'm here with.
Bryce.
Okay. What is your opinion on the seniors winning the Spirit Bowl?
It might have been a little rigged, but it's okay.
It was rigged. I'm here with.
Caden Glover.
All right. Who is your least favorite Marvel character?
Dr. Victor Doom.
All right. I'm here with.
Thomas.
All right. What Marvel character would you say you're most alike?
Most alike? Captain America.
Captain America. Good choice. Good choice.
Tyson.
All right. What Marvel character would you say you're most alike?
Ooh, I'm definitely most like Captain America.
Captain America. Nice choice.
Hey guys, Mansfield here again. Today I'm going to be talking about something you should all know about. I'm going to talk about talking. I think we all know that speech matters. The things we say and how we say them matters. But I want to go a little bit deeper. Everything we do, everything we wear, every look we give, every place we sit, every place we choose to look is speech. Everything we do in life is saying something. For example, if you really don't feel like communicating, decide to sit in the back corner and not talk to anybody, you're screaming out loud that you don't want to talk to anybody. If you frown at somebody, you're sending a message. If you smile at somebody, you're sending a message. If you wear bright clothing, you're sending a message. If you wear formal clothing, you're sending a message. There's nothing we can do in life that doesn't send a message. Now, we don't want to be overconscious about worrying about everything, how we look and what we say, but we do need to be aware that every single thing we say affects the people around us. And everything we do is saying something. What I'd like you to think about today is how you can impact the people around you by the things you say. Look up, look around, give people a little bit of encouragement. And again, like we talked about earlier in the year, the voice in your head, you need to talk to it as well. Say hello to your teacher, sit up front and be present. But whatever you do, just be positive. It makes a difference. Thanks.
Hello guys and welcome into today's Aviator Spotlight. Today I am here with our Aviator Scholar and Student Body President, Dallin Webb. Today I got a bunch of questions to ask Dallin, and we're going to start out by asking, what has been your favorite part of being an Aviator Scholar?
I would say my favorite part of being an Aviator Scholar is more about the journey it took to be there than the actual award itself. Because through all the schoolwork and all the difficult classes I've gone through, it's helped me to learn a lot, both about how the actual subjects of like English and math work, but also with how to learn and how to successfully be a student.
All right, what are your favorite parts of Cedar Valley, and are you going to miss them after graduation?
Yeah, I do believe I'm going to miss Cedar Valley. I've had a great time here. My favorite parts are probably the community that we have here.
Okay.
I've seen little aspects of other schools, and I've heard about other schools, and I realized that what we have here at Cedar Valley is pretty unique.
With different, special.
Right, with how bonded our students are and how actually that's the best way to say it, how bonded the students are
Yeah.
with each other.
I mean, you look at the Spirit Bowl and you look at how many people show up to the Spirit Bowl. And so, like, it's definitely a good community that we got here. Following the next question, finally, if you could go back in time and tell your younger self something, what would you say?
Here's what I would say. And this is actually my senior quote that I put in the yearbook as
Okay.
well. I would tell him, at some point, it has to be you that makes the decision to become great.
All right, what do you think the hardest part of becoming an Aviator Scholar was?
The hardest part of being an Aviator Scholar was probably the hours upon hours doing homework.
The dedication.
Yes, the amount of homework I had to do was very annoying. One of my greater academic achievements that led me to be Aviator Scholar was that I took 5 AP classes my junior year,
Okay.
which led to a lot of homework,
Yep.
a lot of time talking to teachers,
A lot of tests.
but it led to a lot of learning.
You gained a lot.
Was I glad while I was doing them? That's up for debate.
What is the best advice you have received, and could you please share it?
Best advice I've received is give yourself permission to make a mistake.
Yeah.
And that was because I used to be so nervous about making a mistake, so terrified of doing it that I wouldn't take risks. I wouldn't try to do hard things. But when I give myself permission to make a mistake, then I realize that they're okay as long as I learn from them and I grow from them.
That would actually be really smart, really cool.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, it would be funny. I put Crandall's face next to it. All right, well, thank you for watching today's episode of Aviator Spotlight. I hope to see you guys next time. And remember, it is not the plane, it's the pilot.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Soren Brown.
And what part are you playing in the musical?
I am in the musical Music Man. I am playing Professor Harold Hill.
And what's your favorite part about drama so far this year?
I love the music. The music is what a grand old time, and I love being the character and becoming them. And so I think for my senior year, I think this is going to be a good show.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Andrew Buttermore.
And what part are you playing in the musical this year?
I play Eulalie McKechnie-Shin.
And what's been your favorite part about drama this year?
Honestly, the people. Everyone's been so fun to like hang out with, and it's kind of just a supportive community when it comes to our voices and blending, and there's just no judgment when it comes to doing anything theater.
Which person is more likely to end up getting straight A's? Which person is more likely to kill it at the show?
Do what? Oh.
More likely to kill it at the show.
Can I do both?
Yeah.
Okay, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to talk. Okay.
Which person is more likely to forget their line? All right.
We threw the baby.
This is going on the blooper reel, guys.
And it's behind the TV.